Hi there, Dr. Brett Spradlin, Divine Design Natural Health. We have a story of just hopelessness to complete hope today. Sometimes, and this is Regenia, by the way.
Hi.
Once again. Sometimes we have stories that are so unbelievable that when we capture them on camera, they remind me of other stories. People are told so many times about how hopeless their situation is. Regenia is going to relate to you something that is mind-blowing. I've had patients come in and say that the doctors removed or resected part of their bowels because their intestines are too long. Regenia just blew my mind. She told me that one of the doctors told her that she had baby skin.
It's true.
Baby skin. Well, now she's going to tell you the story of unbelievable hopelessness that she was, afflicted with at a visit to her doctor. And then we're going to go on from there. I want to turn it over to you. Just tell me, how was this divulged to you? In what way was this story told?
I was not getting around very good mobily, and my mother's home health nurse discovered it and said that it looked like I had lymphedema, and suggested I go to the doctor. So I went to my medical doctor, and he decided to send me to specialist in Chattanooga. And I went to Chattanooga to them. They were specialists in lymphedema. And when they saw me and they started working with me, they couldn't touch my skin because it was so tender and so painful.
It was baby skin.
Well, it was extremely painful. That's all I know. And the next week, I'd gone to them every day that week. And
they ran all kinds of tests.
What they did, they were doing wraps and trying to work with my legs, and it was extremely painful. And so then they called me in and asked me to bring in my family members. At that point, my sister happened to be in town from Virginia,
bring the whole family.
She went with me. And
what'd they tell your family?
They pretty much, it sounded like that I had lost a family member. They told me that they had concluded that I had the disease of lipedema, and that they had done all that they could for me, and that there was no cure.
Right. Wow. So, that would crush your day.
I went home and cried for days.
I bet you did.
I did.
I bet you did. Now that you've been here for a little while, you went from, that was kind of a hopeless state. What do you have now? I
can't explain it.
You have a little bit of hope, though?
Oh, yeah.
A little faith, hope, and love, would we say? Yeah.
You can't deny when you know things are actually happening. The biggest thing is the relief of the pain.
Yeah.
The other thing is, and it is really unbelievable, truly, people could not touch my skin.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot deny that what a change it's been, that you're able to touch my legs when you're doing the percussion, when you're doing the lasers,
the laser, yeah,
the chiro, that kind of thing. I cannot explain how much easier it is. I can tell a difference when people are hugging me. I don't cringe and push away.
Never heard that before.
And
that's a new one. Write that down.
Because it was so painful.
Yeah, right.
And now
she's a hugging machine.
I'm just
hugging machine.
I don't know that I'm a hugging machine.
Hugging machine.
But
look at that.
It's a lot better.
And the smile. I mean, she comes out. Your skin's looking better. Your hair's looking better. She's smiling. She's just a beam of light. Wow. So you went from hopelessness to hope.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do. That's beautiful. And we still have work to do.
Yes.
I mean, we got 80% improvement in about 7 months, 6-7 months. Have you ever gotten that improvement with any other doctor's office ever?
No.
Have you ever gotten any improvement with any other office?
No.
Not 10% improvement? 20, 90, nothing? No.
No.
So
No one
80, that's a
knew.
good
No
number.
one knew what lipedema was, and I found out you didn't have to know that.
Who taught you that?
You.
Guess what I know about lipedema? Zero. Nothing. Goose egg. Zilch. You don't have to know about the disease. You don't have to be a specialist to be able to help somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say that again. I don't know anything. Lymphedema, heard of it, studied it in school. Lipedema, I forced myself, I told you this today, I forced myself not to look it up on the internet. I forced myself not to dig through my textbooks.
Yeah.
Just to prove that I don't have to know anything about this. And neither do you. It's a beautiful thing. They can scare you, they can put fear in you, but hope, love will only come from one place. Fear can come from all over the place. But you know the root of fear. You know the source of it. We know the source of love too, and faith. So we're going to go that route, and we're going to get away from the fear. So if you want to get away from the fear, if you want to have some hope instead of hopelessness, if you want to be sure of doing the right thing, get here. Divine Design Natural Health, Dr. Brett Spradlin. We'll see you very soon.